Good evening, friends. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up for you. And hope you guys had a very nice weekend. And what is interesting to see is that number one, Munawar Faruqi has won the Big Boss, and it seems that whatever effort that Ankita Lokhande took in trying to gain attention for herself and trying to win the edition of Big Boss has gone to waste. And number two is, Karan Johar is seems disillusioned and very depressed, and we'll be talking about that in detail. And welcome, Radhika. So we'll be talking many more important news regarding this and many other subjects. So it is over to you. Welcome, Sujata ji. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So, friends, a lot of interesting news now. And the funny thing is that, see, with Munawar Farooq winning the Big Boss, it shows, on whose side Salman Khan is. We all know that Munawar Farooqi is the biggest Deshdrahi that India has seen. He has made fun of India. He has made fun of all our deities. He has mocked our religion. And this is the kind of man Ekta Kapoor and Salman Khan are promoting. It's good that he did not get an invitation to Ram Janmabhoomi for the Pran Pratishtha. We do not want such people there. Yeah, back to you, Jim.
Yeah, so friends, after 100 days, Munawar Faruqi won the edition of Big Boss 17. And apparently, what is interesting is Ankita Lokhande, who used the name of SSR for each and every day when she was in Big Boss to gain some attention for herself. Like she said, she had SSR's diaries. She said that SSR was the reason they broke up. She said that SSR, that Rhea Chakraborty said that SSR was claustrophobic while SSR, he, flew a plane by himself, right? He piloted a plane and all those things. And now, what is interesting is all of a sudden, Bollywood decides all of a sudden that Munawar Faruqi is the man who should be pushed because, as all of you know, that he made fun of Hindu gods, and he was caught in a case. And what is interesting is, friends, I'll connect the dots for you. Munawar Faruqi was also, he was given support by Kangana Ranaut, right, in the Lockup series. During that period when Lockup was there, Munawar Faruqi was given a lot of support, and he was treated like some VIP guest. And who is who made the Lockup series? It was Ekta Kapoor. And here you have a Big Boss, who is the main guy is Salman Khan. And not only Salman Khan, if Salman Khan is busy or something else, the replacement host is none other than Karan Johar. So you can see the three people, right? Salman Khan, Karan Johar, Ekta Kapoor. They decide which outsider gets the maximum.
Absolutely.
So now what happens is there are photos floating in social media regarding Munawar Faruqi that he has so much of following in India. Now all these photos are PR stunts, and even the following is also PR stunts. The interaction by the people on his Instagram post, that is also artificially created and inflated. So this is how they create people who make fun of Hindu gods and all those things.
He's a Hindu hater. He's a Hindu hater. He's made it clear right from the start that he hates Hindus. He's abused the deities, And the way he talks, this Taporian language of his, is all, stemming from what?
So,
Not that we think big of Big Boss. It's the platform itself is a very farcical, platform where nobody watches. And then here also you see Ankita, acting as though she's into depression. All this is comic. It's like a cartoon, where people are pitched against each other and their emotions are shown. It's all voyeurism at its height. you know so nothing great about that, but we can clearly say that these people, the people of the 7 production homes who harass Sushant Singh Rajput, are the ones who are supporting this Deshdohi, you know in whichever program they bring out.
Yeah, so friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button. Welcome Sujata, welcome Anita, welcome Narinda, Nina, and liking this video helps our channel a lot, and it helps the video reach more and more people, and our channel, because many people are unaware as to what is really happening in Bollywood, and many people get saved. In fact, yeah. So this is news about
And there's,
Fowry.
see what something very important here is that, see, he made fun of Masita, and he made insensitive remarks, about the Godra train, you know, in which the riots were created and so many Hindus were killed. Now this man is the one who's getting an award, and look at the way, what is the message that they're trying to give. It's very clear.
Yeah,
The message is very clear that the more
yeah,
you bash your own country, you bash the religion in a country which is a democracy where everybody respects each other's religion. You are bashing only one religion, you know and you
yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
So
Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, so this is very interesting. Vicky's mom was planned by Big Boss and Salman Khan to sabotage her image. She was looking very depressed. Says, yeah, I mean, like, she never had any sort of, she was a nobody, right? Who Ankita Lokhande. Just because of Sushant Singh Rajput, we know her. Before that, we never knew or paid attention to her at least. So now the big question is, what will regarding Ankita Lokhande? What will she do now next? Big Boss is over, right? So
and
how will she
apparently
catch
and
the
apparently she
attention?
lives on the funds of her husband. So if her husband doesn't fund her, then where is she going to get the money from?
Yes. So the question to Ankita Lokhande is now, what will you do next? Right? You
Yeah.
don't have a
Now
single
you
film
can't
in
keep
your hand.
taking Sushant's name also.
Yeah, you don't have a single film in your hand. You don't have a serial in your hand, and the onus is on your husband Vicky Jain, right? And so now it will be interesting to see what Ankita Lokhande plans to do if Shweta Singh Kirti comes down to India. Will Shweta Singh Kirti meet Ankita Lokhande for her book launch? That is a maybe a possibility which I see,
Yeah.
and
So
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah. So Jaydev, I'll just send you an image. Can you just show this? 1 second. I'm just sending it to you. Yeah. Can you just show this image? Yeah. See, this is the man, Fahim Sultan, who is the owner of Drool's Pet Food, who suddenly has got 60 million investment from Catterton. Okay, this is the pet food launch that Rhea had gone for. Can you make it a little bit? Yes. So his name is Fahim Sultan, and he is the owner of Drool's Pet Food. And recently they got 60 million investment. And this is the time when Rhea Chakraborty went to Dubai to launch the food.
Yes.
So now my question is, where did all this money come from and for what? A pet food, you know? So this is something very, very dicey. Friends, if you are watching this, do research on this fellow and find out, because he's the one who lied, to SSR in saying that, see, the ambassador has been changed and it is now Kiara Advani. And suddenly this woman, has already gone to Dubai and is flaunting her, whatever there in the pet food showroom. So this is something very, very, amusing. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so now, a lot of people are disappointed with the fact that nothing is happening in the new SIT investigation, which was formed, and there are no updates from the new SIT team. And there are some videos saying that maybe all the evidence is destroyed, or some people are saying that even they don't have enough evidence to release a statement regarding their findings in the Disha Salian case. So now the question is: has the police officer, which Mr. Nitesh Rane he didn't want a particular police officer to be part of the SIT investigation, has he been removed? Mr. Devendra Fadnavis is of the opinion that public should give all the evidence to the SIT team, and so you have very vast amount of contradictory opinions within the BJP Maharashtra government itself. Now Nitesh Rane, all eyes of Maharashtra at least are on you, because you took the initiative to form this new SIT team, and so far it has been good. But the public wants to know the timelines. How much time does the SIT team need to come to some sort of maybe saying that okay, we need so much of evidence, which the court needs, of course, and then release a statement to hold a small press conference and say that okay, we are at this stage, we need so much of evidence, and then we will by this particular date we will release our statement. But now it seems to be more of a political, sort of tool. Unfortunately, the SSR and Nisha Salim case used by BJP, because there's no update, right? And so now is the time for the people to question the Maharashtra government. What is the status of the SIT team regarding the Disha Salim case? Because Republic TV, they are not interested in following up. They are interested in some other subjects, right? They seem to have forgotten all this, right? They are not as aggressive as before. Yes. Now Ankita is planning to set the messed up things in the right place, spoiled by her mom-in-law. Hopefully she does, because after she finished, her biggest mistake is coming to Big Boss is Winnie.
See, everything in her life has been manipulated. You remember when the Bihar police came to investigate the SSR case? She sent them her BMW to bring them to her flat, where she cried and she blamed everybody else on earth and tried to act as the widow crying at the death of her husband. So you can the this Nautanki has started so long, it much before everything has, is so many years, 4 years, and she still continues to stick on to that image, thinking that way she can make money.
Yeah. So you can take regarding Rahat Fateh Ali Khan.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So once. Yeah, I'm just looking at the text here. I think you have it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before you speak, Jaideep, I just wanted to tell the people a very interesting incident about Rahat Fateh Ali. See, earlier he was invited for some function in Dubai when I was in Dubai by some media house, and apparently a Pakistani media house, and he was flying from Pakistan to Dubai. And apparently, while flying over the mountains, there was so much turbulence, you know. And this guy got so scared, that he didn't know what to do. He was taking off his belt. He was, creating such a scene, saying that he's going to die, And after that, it became a huge, all the papers were filled with humor, about this guy. And look at now what he has done. According to the latest news, Rahat Fateh Ali is seen in a video hitting one of his helps or servants because he took a bottle of whiskey of his, which was missing. So this is, yeah, Jerry, please go ahead.
Yeah, so in this particular video clip, which was leaked in social media, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan is issuing a warning to his, servant or house help. He's saying, "I will beat you," and he looks for his bottle, and he's also slapping the individual as he walks out of the room to look for the bottle. And this became a huge viral video. And then Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, stated that this is about a personal issue between Ustad and Shagir. He's like my son. This is how the relationship is between a teacher and the student. If a disciple does something good, I will shower my love on him. If he does something wrong, he is punished. And this is this holy water bottle or whatever. I don't believe that it's a holy water bottle. But the thing is, after
No,
this,
it's just it's mere alcohol. That's it.
yeah. So what is interesting is that this guy, really got scared of his image because his brand value would have crashed after this video, and people would never listen to his songs or video after that. And he came with this, house help of his live on a video, saying that he is like my son and or my disciple, and I punish him, if he does something wrong. But he's not a child, right? He's a grown-up
No,
man,
it
and
is
how
not.
can
And
you?
the violent manner in which he beats him up, this is no
Yeah,
child play.
yeah. So now it's too late, Mr. Khan. Your image has been spoiled, and I really appreciate that the fact that this came out on social media in Pakistan. And whoever leaked the video must be very very bold, at least, right? Who leaked this particular video to the social media is the question, right? Have you seen any in India any such big star or a singer? If that person has misbehaved, has that video gone hugely viral on Twitter or anything? I don't think so. That has been, no one has the guts to do that. Yes. So namaste, Barb. Yes, we all pray for Sushant's justice, and we never forget. They never forgets. We never forget that. But at the moment, it's we are anxiously waiting for Nitesh Rani at the moment. And yes, holy water, not so holy, says Winnie.
Yeah. Moving on to another subject, an actress, well-known actress called Shruti Marathe, who made her name in Marathi cinema, recently talked about how she discovered a producer's wrongdoing while sitting on the casting couch. In an interview with the YouTube channel Arpa, the actress revealed that she had a meeting with the producer to discuss the payment for a movie and that she was requested to make a compromise. She said, "I met the producer to talk about a film. While everything was already discussed, the remuneration was yet to be decided. He asked, 'What is your remuneration for the film?' And I told him what my fee would be." The actress continued. "While we were both discussing, the person told me on my face that if you're willing to do certain things with me, I'd certainly give you the remuneration you expect." I was speechless for 2 to 3 minutes, she added. I did not know what to say next. I broke out because this had never happened before. I had no idea about how to handle the situation. After thinking about the same, I realized that the man needs to be answered. Now, in an appropriate response, she questioned the man about his wife, if his wife would have an affair with the movie's main character in order to get him to sign on for the role. Shruti became well known to the general public after starring in Radha Hi Bavari. Additionally, she debuted in the production with Nava Gaddi Nava Rajya serial. The actress Shruti earlier brought attention to the problem of the casting couch that exists in the industry in a post that was posted on the official's Human of Bombay Instagram post. The post said, "Once I met a producer who had offered me a lead role. At first, he was professional, but soon he began using the words compromise. And one night, I couldn't let this slip. So I asked him, 'If you want me to sleep with you, who are you making the hero sleep with?' He was stunned." So this sort of thing has been happening not only in Bollywood but in most of the other film fields as well.
Yeah, so friends, you can see how each and every month we see such a casting couch story in all film industries, not exclusively to Bollywood. And we see this happening in the Marathi film industry, we see this happening in Kerala film industry. And so the thing is, what is the government, the BJP government doing about it, right? There has to be some laws put in place for this. Why is only the common man, scrutinized every day, right? He has to pay the income tax on time. But what about the rich and powerful people? They get away with anything. Yes.
Yeah.
So coming to the next piece of news, it is with regards to Karan Johar. And what is very funny is that Karan Johar seems to be losing his confidence each and every day. He says that Bollywood, is going through a crisis, and that without there's no superstars in the current, Bollywood list of actors after the Khans, and he seems disillusioned. And now what happens is that Karan Johar recently he broke down the economics of mounting a film and opened up about the work that goes into collating data on Excel sheets before the script comes alive on the big screen. And in the interview, he says that how the financial success of the film is entirely dependent on the budget it's being mounted on. There is recovery from satellite, which is at all-time low right now because digital is the big thing. Then there is digital recovery, which is a large part of your pie. Then there's music component. If you have brand value for music and your film is a musical enough. Fourth is your estimated box office potential worldwide, the lowest possible number as per the genre. You put a number to all this, that's the best model, which sometimes doesn't work when you go away beyond your budget. And Karan Johar, who produces these films for streaming platforms, says it's more profitable if one can afford to make their own film for theatrical distribution instead of commissioned OTT projects. With theatrical films, the streaming platforms have a right to watch the film, read a script, choose if they want to post a theatrical release, then their films made specifically for the streaming services, then you will have to listen to their pointers. Now, going to streamers after making a theatrical film is more profitable. When you make a digital film, you get a percentage of the profit that is assured, but the numbers aren't that large. Digital is a volume game. You have to make 10 things really to make money. If I just make one show of a year or a film, then it's not that much. So what he is trying to say that is that in the digital OTT platform, the business is different from making a traditional theatrical release film. What he's trying to say is that in OTT platforms, he has to make large volume of serials, series, or films in order to get make some amount of money, whatever his target is. Well, vis-a-vis the normal theatrical films, in which if the film is a hit, he gets a lot of money, of course. But if the film is flop, then he makes a lot of loss. So uh, it is very interesting to see that all these topics are coming to well-established Bollywood producers and directors like Mr. Karan Johar himself, because he has been successful in Bollywood, no doubt about it, since the last 20 years. But now, after boycott Bollywood, he his films never really took off, and he himself admitted the fact that Bollywood films can be made, can look a hit by good PR activity. Yes, hi, welcome Soumya, welcome Purnaji, welcome Newbie. Yes, it's over to you. What are your thoughts on Karan Johar's latest remarks?
So if we go according to what he's saying, then it means that see all his movies should become a success, right? But after since the past 3 4 years, nothing is a hit. He's been catching flies. So what how come is what you call his economics or whatever is not working? It seems that he's either his brain is not working or Sushant Singh Rajput is working overtime. You know. I want to ask Karan about the middle finger that he wanted to show the public who attacked his episodes. All drama, no mercy on anyone. Now here, one more thing, Ajay, is that see, this man has absolutely no respect for anybody. It could be any person's, who's older to him, or he will ask them the same sex questions, and that is what he thinks is his what you call USP. It's actually making a mockery of everything, So
Yeah, heroines have to compromise if they have to get a big role in films. Yes. Also, friends, going by his point himself, so he's surviving on a Coffee with Karan show. Now, Coffee with Karan show is is on Disney Hotstar. So many episodes. Disney Hotstar pays a portion of that to Karan Johar. And so now the main source of revenue is from Disney Hotstar OTT platforms and not any of the films. He has not made any good film or any films as such recently. So he's surviving on the Coffee with Karan show. And look at the kind of guests he invites. He invites only nepotistic kids and also Ori for some reason or the other that Ori is, close to nepotistic kids. Yes, Kejo is avoiding SRK nowadays and running after newcomers. Yes, it's entertainment and we have no class. If we cannot appreciate Coffee with Karan, that's what they like us to
yeah.
believe. Yeah,
So
and
here,
also, yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
and also, Karan Johar tried his luck with Netflix, but he was not successful because there was the fabulous Bollywood Wives season one and season two, and it didn't do very well, and he didn't make a season three. That is proof that it didn't do well, right? Because if you have a very good series like The Crown had various seasons, multiple seasons. So that is the proof enough that that particular series has done well on Netflix platform. So you can see how things are playing out. Yes.
Another thing, yeah, another very important thing is now on Twitter it's trending that Filmfare awards are rigged. Otherwise, why would Shah Rukh Khan get awards? All his movies have flopped big time. You know, including that donkey of his, donkey or whatever it is. All his movies have flopped, and Filmfare is busy giving them awards. So now it's trending on Twitter that Filmfare awards are rigged. But why are we not surprised? We're not surprised because from the beginning it's been like this. You remember Shekhar Gupta, the editor, journalist, veteran journalist. He said that they used to, pay the artists for singing, performing, and getting awards. And how he exposed everything. And even today, they are now the stars are also this thing that if we don't get awards, we are not going to come and perform, and we don't get money, we are not going to come and perform. This is the kind of state that awards are. And moving to another topic, Soumya, since you raised the Telugu artists, I wanted to tell you something that see, the mission of Bollywood and Karan Johar was to make a mockery of the top superstars in Telugu industry and make them trash so that they will be still seen as the superstars. So they started with the Vijay Deverakonda, and they made him, really cut a sorry face. After that, they tried other actors. They also tried their best to get in Prabhas. They could not. Then they tried Allu. Allu refused. And then they asked Mahesh. Mahesh said, "You cannot even afford me, my cost." So actually, the intention is very clear because what they've done is with the heroines, it's very easy. You put a character in front of them, they've taken it. Whether it's Rakul Preet, or you talk about the other girl, what's her name? The one who was with Salman Khan recently, Kisi Ki Bhai and Kisi Ki Jaan.
Who's a Hegde?
Yeah, Pooja Hegde. All of these women, Tamanna and all, are very easy prey because they are running after money. So when they run after money, they are willing to sacrifice everything. Their status, they had very good status in South Indian films. In fact, they were admired for their roles. Now, what happened the moment these people started, wooing them with carrots or karats? I'm talking about diamonds. So these women all started moving towards Bollywood. Now we only see them as what you call pin-up girls, or you see them as item girls. or you see them in some small scenes. They are no longer big heroines. See how they have stripped them of their status. So this they could not do with the actors. So the actors are sitting very snug there. You see, even in RRR, those people just praise the industry, saying that Karan Johar is so great and blah blah blah, and quickly they run off, catching the fastest flight back to Andhra. And so that itself shows that they had an inkling that Karan Johar, all these, what do you call this, Ranbir Kapoor and all of them, their intention was to destroy the Telugu film industry and say that you were talking about superstars like Allu, Gullu and all that. Where are they? We are the superstars. And how do you become superstars? By rigging your own awards, going to the theater and selling tickets, okay, writing the same review and giving it to every damn Tom, Dick, and Harry, who writes the same thing because they don't have any creativity. So this is how they buy their status.
Yes. So speaking about the Filmfare Awards 2024, the husband and wife wins the Best Actor and Actress award. So from this, any person can understand that it is a rigged award. That why you give, and that too for ridiculous films like The Animal and everything. And I fail to understand, but we know that what is the real reason, because obviously Alia Bhatt is the daughter of Mahesh Bhatt, and Alia Bhatt's husband is Ranbir Kapoor. Otherwise, what is there to see in Animal? There's nothing to see in Animal. It's a very gory, very violent film, and even women are treated so badly in that particular film. So, what are you trying to teach the youth from that
So
film?
here,
Animal.
very
So, yeah.
important thing, Jaydev, is that see, when we talk about censorship, we are talking about mainly sex. But here, now we have realized that censorship should be also on violence. The kind of gory violence that they're showing in the present movies is not good for anybody, leave alone adults. It's not good for anybody. So if there is quickly no censorship on this aspect of movies, then we are, losers, big time losers. That's all I can say.
Yes. Rahul, I was shocked to see Dil Dil Pakistan by Ayushmann Khurrana, but even more to see Rajmouli promoting Bahubali in Pakistan and praising it as the best country he went to. Okay. Did we not give enough love to? That's very shocking to hear, Soumya. Rakul Preet has no name and fame in Telugu either. Not a single movie she did good. Yes, Rakul Preet, she had a handful of Telugu films, Sujata, and then she moved over to Bollywood because she had a relationship with Jackie Bagnani, and that opened a lot of opportunities for
That
her
is
in
also
the,
just a marriage blessed by the cabal.
yeah.
Now, Ajay Kumar says Rajmouli changed his distributor for RRR after Bahubali. He also trimmed down Alia scenes in RRR. Yes, just about they made it a second long. Ankita's mom-in-law had the guts to go rightly, call her out and show her a true picture. All her mom-in-law do was question Ankita on beating, swearing, and giving Vicky no freedom. Yeah,
Yes.
back to you, David.
Yeah, that's all the news from my end.
Thank you. Good night. Jai Hind
Jai
and Jai
Hind.
Shri Ram.
Yes, Riyan.